so I'm about to start reading. I looked at the bottom of the deck and I have releasing, which is number 5. And then I have a Queen of Swords. Okay, so releasing, I feel like this is really calling us to be aware of what we might be still holding on to when it comes to any feelings of hurt, jealousy, anger, even resentment. Okay, and when we hold on to this energy, it kind of just festers, okay, and it creates more negative energy. So we allow a negative energy to kind of like build up inside, okay, and it's like ensuring that the pain we experienced at some point in the past continues to cause us suffering. So many of us are being asked to release this at this time. Again, we have, 8-8 energy, we have new moon energy. We also have Lionsgate coming up. Lionsgate is, from my understanding, is later in the month. So this is a really good time to kind of process this kind of stuff and release it. I feel like it is time to like really do some work on just releasing these feelings. They may come up in like really weird ways. I do feel like, again, with the Queen of Swords, this is really, standing in your truth, having clarity, being your most authentic self, regardless of how that makes other people feel. This is having strong boundaries and really, cutting out anything that is no longer in alignment for you. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the reading. I just need to ask you to use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. And if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your reading. Okay, so if you'd like a personal, please go to betweenbothworlds.com, and I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in, okay, with me. Releasing the concerns of the day. Okay, let's invite the guidance in. Okay, connecting. Yeah. I'm connected, let's put it that way. All right, so we ask you to stand in trust, faith, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved by Archangel Michael and your ancestors. And these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so it is. So the deck we're going to continue using is the Oracle of the Angels, and then I have a tarot deck we're going to use. Okay, a door to the infinite. This is what you're preparing for, okay? A door to the infinite. I'll get into what that card means in a second. We also have comfort. We're going to get one more of these. Okay, this one. Releasing. Okay. So that one came out. And then blessing at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we've got 4 cards here. All right, so let me talk a little bit about a door to the infinite. Okay, so a door to the infinite is really going to be talking about, anything is possible. All right, spending time in the stillness, okay, can actually help you connect with the infinite nature of your higher being. Okay, that eternal part of you. All right, that is always connected to the divine. And so you're being asked to focus on that connection that you have. Taking time out to be very quiet, going for a walk, being in nature, as well as maybe doing some meditation or yoga or even just light stretching. This is something that they're asking for you to kind of integrate into your daily practice or weekly practice over the next coming weeks. It's going to help you kind of integrate and release things, okay? The next card out is 3, which is comfort, okay? Comfort. And so this is really talking about like you taking comfort in knowing that there is this very strong divine presence in your life, okay? You're being asked to kind of reflect on this and allow this, okay? Sometimes the trivial things in life get in the way of us allowing. And just know that this is guiding you all the time, and there is no need to fear. There's nothing to fear. And for you to trust in the guidance of your angelic helpers, as well as those that come across you, right? Like me. All right. So just understand that you have like angelic helpers, and to surrender your worries to them. And just know that everything's going to work out the way it's meant to work out. And it's for the greater good. Okay. So this is really, a beautiful message. And I want to share this, kind because it kind of ties into the next card, which was the releasing. It's a little invocation, okay? So if you want to pause this and write this down and maybe repeat this over the next couple of weeks to help you with feeling at ease and releasing, feel free to do that. I release my fear, for a divine presence comforts me. In trust, I surrender myself to this presence. I let go of all worries and choose to relax. Well-being surrounds me, and I am comforted by the knowledge that I am never alone. Very beautiful. Yeah, so that might be something to kind of put on like a note card or a sticky note to kind of just, again, help us with our mindset. Okay, Queen of Swords. All right, so again, releasing. When we hold on to feelings of hurt and anger and jealousy and resentment, okay, we allow the negative energy to kind of fester and build up. And so you're being asked to release this pain because you don't need to continue to suffer over and over again. Like you've already experienced, you can let it go. So this is asking for you to release these things and be freed from this hurt. You are essentially inflicting yourself over and over again, like I was just saying. And so an invocation for this one would be, I release all grudges, all judgment and blame from the past. I express my feelings openly and honestly so that I can be free and regain my lightness of being. Blessing is next. Okay, so if you want to pause that one, write that one down, go for it. Anything to help us through the path, right? Trusting that process. Okay, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. The light of God, the source of all creation, radiates throughout the universe, permeating everything in existence. The very same light that warms your skin on a sunny day exists inside your heart, and it connects you to everything in existence. Contemplate the significance of this for a moment and allow an awe-inspiring feeling of gratitude to flow over you because you are truly blessed, okay? And so a nice invocation for this one is, the light in my heart is my connection to the divine source at heart of creation, okay? I am forever connected to everything in existence. Past, present, and future are one through me. Okay, so those are our high-level messages today. Thank you, angels, for that beautiful, beautiful message. So I'm just gonna get some details here and some advice. Let's see what we got. So this tarot deck that I'm using is Wild Reflections. Okay, if you're curious. Okay, I like to share what decks I use. All right, a door to the infinite breaks down to a 7. Okay, we're gonna fly. We have a King of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles coming. Or this is you. So let's get more information about this. I feel like somebody's on their way to you, or this is you kind of like having a clear direction on where you're meant to go and what you're meant to do. It could have something to do with like business or where you live or your finances or things that affect the physical reality. So this would certainly be like everyday type stuff, like money, work, health, residence, that kind of thing. It also can represent someone of someone stable, someone secure. Okay. I feel like there is some sort of worry and concern here. So what are you worried about? Everything's going to be fine. Release that fear and anxiety. You don't need it. Three of Swords. You're afraid of heartbreak. You're afraid of being hurt again. You feel like you're afraid you're going to not see the red flags this time, if there are any. I feel like, I feel like this is you not trusting your intuition. You're afraid that like, because of the past, you didn't listen to your intuition. You're afraid that this will repeat itself in the next cycle with another person. So this is what you're meant to release. is this fear that you're going to create what you've already experienced again, okay? And so that's why it's really important for you to do the work, the shadow work, especially during this time, to release the fear, the anxiety that this energy, who you don't know in this lifetime, that's coming for you, that is a blessing coming your way, okay? Blessing, okay? A door to the infinite, who's coming in to help and heal you, okay? So do what it takes and what you're being asked to do to release this pain of the past. You are no longer in the energy of not listening to your intuition. In fact, you trust yourself now, okay? And so because you trust yourself, that is the most important thing, because it doesn't matter if you can trust anybody else, right? Because you trust you, okay? All right, so this is you releasing that pain, that resentment, that bitterness, that fear, that anxiety, that you're going to have the same experience that you've already had, okay? So we want to release this so that there is open space and capacity for this new energy that is on its way to you, okay? And this is, you know, someone who is going to be, you know, an energetic match for you, okay? This is something that, you know, they very much could be processing on their side too. I am getting that you're both like comforting each other. So this could be energetically, this could be like, this is up and coming. I feel like, you know, you have a mission here. You have this like strong healing energy. So I'm getting like you have a purpose here to kind of share your light with others. And I feel like there's someone coming in that's going to support you in doing this. Okay. So we need to make space. Okay. This is you trusting the process as well, like trusting, yeah. Then we have the Hierophant, which is this person's coming in, they're loyal, they have strong ethics, like they have a strong connection to their belief system. This is someone who's meant to kind of like, there's some spiritual leadership here, there's some spiritual learning here. I feel like this is going to be coming in soon, very fast. I feel like you might start receiving messages, or you might be like receiving some sort of energy from them in some way, shape, or form with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I am getting that like this is going to be someone that you have a strong commitment with as well. I feel like you're not going to feel like you have to compete with other people for their attention, okay? I feel like you're not going to feel like you're missing out on anything. This person is the real deal. You're going to realize why it never worked out in the past with other people is what I'm getting. Because this person is like it. You're like, you're not going to miss out on anything. You're not going to feel like you're not chosen. Like they're going to choose you every single day. All right. This is either masculine or feminine. Okay. So for whoever this reading finds, yeah, this leads to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? You're meant to create a legacy with one another. So their game plan is like the long game, okay? They're not into like play checkers, okay? They're not playing checkers, all right? They're playing the long game here, which I guess would be chess, I think. Okay, yeah, all right. I feel like you feel like they may hide something from you, but they're not. I feel like this person's not going to be holding back from you. This was your past fear. You might still be holding on to an energy that pretended to be something that they weren't. And you may be picking up on this the past energy, because they're in fear, because they can't hold on to your energy anymore. It's in the sideways position, okay? So this is what needs to clear out of the way. Is past energies, okay, before this energy can come in the physical, okay? You might energetically be aligned already, but just know in the physical, there's energy that needs to be cleared out. And I'm getting that you have divine assistance with this, okay? You have angelic support with this. You have ancestral support with this, okay? Yeah, we have the Moon card. So, and it landed over the Nine of Swords, okay? So I feel like there is a lot of projected energy right now because there is some sort of like, it's like I'm getting like someone did a lot behind the scenes, okay? And I feel like there's still a lot of unknowns as well. So I feel like someone held back a lot. So I feel like, you know, you kind of have this fear of like, you know, that like that this might happen again, right? It also could be because, you know, of what you're being called to do, like your abilities, your skills. I feel like you have very strong spiritual abilities. Your intuition's really strong. I'm getting that like, you know, that you have challenges ahead. I feel like there was a lot done to kind of like add to the challenges, add to the obstacles, add to the confusion, add to the illusions of things. But I feel like this energy is being exposed now. Things are being illuminated, okay? About what truly happened in that dynamic. I feel like there was this whole false narrative. And so you kind of were like used and abused in the past. And I feel like now things are coming to light that need to come to light. And in fact, like whatever was done in the dark is coming to the light. So they can't hide anymore behind whatever fake mask they've been wearing, okay? So let this all come to light. Let this all kind of like come up for release, and then you can be done once and for all, okay? So I feel like that's for some of you. Some of you, this is like people at work. Some of you is like, you know, friendships, family, you know, the Three of Swords. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It can be just past pain and heartache, right? From our childhood trauma. So this is like talking to you about how to release this through the process, because there is definitely something amazing on the other side, okay? And it's like following the light and staying in the light, okay? And understanding that like you legit are never alone, okay? And you have fulfillment on the other side of this, okay? So it's worth seeing it through, is my point. And then I have the Ten of Cups, all right? So I feel like, you know, someone is really afraid and did the most to try to prevent you, okay, with the Moon, to try to prevent you from having a happy life, okay, with someone else, or just being happy with your family. I feel like there was a lot done behind the scenes, and that's what's coming out. Okay, that's what's coming out. Okay, yeah, like just how much juggling they actually did. They juggled their family and they lost their family, or they lost some sort of dynamic that they thought was maybe they thought something was better elsewhere. I feel like now there's some sort of reconsidering. There's some sort of like, you know, I regret my decisions, and, you know, maybe I didn't prioritize when I should have. I feel like you are choosing yourself in the situation and putting yourself first and prioritizing you. You're not willing to be juggled by anybody. And I don't feel like this energy that's coming in here is wanting to juggle you at all, okay? Yeah. Five of Cups, like they're in a energy of regret and remorse and shame for juggling you and the family dynamic that you might have had with them, or the friendship, or whatever camaraderie there was here in this Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, I feel like they regret choosing, you know, something that they thought was greener on the other side. Okay, I feel like 9-9, I feel like there's some sort of ending happening with this, whatever this is. And so I feel like there is this like energetic projection, okay, emotional and mental, being thrown your way that you have had to transmute and release, okay? Transmute and release. All right, so continue doing that. You've already gone through this healing process, and so it's like now it's their turn, and so energetically you're going to pick up on some of that. So you just want to make sure that you don't hold on to that energy anymore. Okay, it's now time to fully release it. Okay, you know that you deserve so much better, okay, and that is on its way to you. All right, That is on its way to you. Yeah, this person was an emotional manipulator and they are experiencing judgment at this time, okay? And for putting you in competition with others, whether that is like a friend group, coworkers, like there was a lot of betrayal here, deception, you know, trying to win at all costs. I feel like they might want to apologize now because now they're being faced with their own karma. Like I feel like what goes around comes around is what's playing out for this emotional manipulator, okay? So just know that. And so that's why you might be picking up on the energy here. Yeah, they worked with a group, okay? There's a high priestess in reverse who may have worked with others to do this behind the scenes. There's a lot done behind the scenes in the dark that's being exposed. I feel like all this group here is being exposed, okay? I feel like they did not want you to move on and have happiness, okay? I feel like you've already made the decision to celebrate, okay? Celebrate your life, okay? I feel like this was like a group that like partied outside a lot, you know? Maybe they celebrated a little too soon of your demise. I feel like you kept to yourself and you made the decisions that you needed to make in solitary, okay? Nobody knows what's going on with you right now. And that's the way they want you to keep it, okay? I feel like somebody purposely came into the picture, manipulated the situation so that they could break up a commitment, okay? Because they wanted some sort of ego boost, okay? They thought that they would gain something in some way, shape, or form, and they thought that they could manipulate the situation, okay? Manipulate the situation, third-party energy, and I feel like they're going through judgment here because this was a soul contract that they thought that they could mess around with and find out. I feel like there is accountability playing out for both sides of this energy, whether this is the person that you were in a commitment with or the third party or whoever else was in the mix. I feel like there's a group here, okay? They're receiving karma at this time, okay? You are to focus on the future and what directions and steps you're taking. This is you know, making decisions and making plans, okay? You are the Empress, okay? So yeah, you are somebody who has a high vibration. And so there is a lot of envy. There is a lot of jealousy. Your light irritates their shadows, okay? So I feel like you have this amazing gift, okay? And you're meant to do something with it. You're meant to create with it. I feel like you've learned the lessons of the cycle and you're moving on. Okay, this energy, the Ten of Swords is on their way to you. Or, I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords is on their way to them. That also came in the sideways position, okay? So someone is being seen for who they truly are, and there is some sort of like massive pain and suffering and endings on their way to somebody. This could be masculine or feminine. I'm really not focused on the gender here. I'm really focused on the energy. I feel like this is someone from the past. Six of Cups. This is someone who pretended to be a partner to you or a friend. There was some sort of connection here that they pretended to, you know, care for you. And instead they put 10 swords in your back and tried to take you out, okay? And worked with others to do so. And so that is what's on their way to them. I feel like you are victorious in the situation. You handled yourself with grace and dignity and are being recognized for how strong you are and how difficult it was for you to overcome these challenges. And so kudos to you. Okay. I feel like you are divinely protected by Archangel Michael. Confirmation of that. I feel like there is truth being exposed here, right? Moon card, truth being exposed here. All right, there's definitely blessings on their way to you, okay? So I feel like, and also you are the blessing, okay? I feel like there needs to be some acknowledgement of that, okay? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, like, I feel like this was all done for greed, okay? So they thought that they were going to ride on someone's coattails and be considered, you know, well off or some sort of prize, okay? I feel like, you know, you are you're being guided to focus on like managing your own energy, okay? Keeping to yourself, connecting with your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, okay? The archangels, okay? This is something that you use to elevate and ascend. I'm also getting like, regardless of what's going on with this group, you're being called to mind your business. Okay, your purpose here is, you have a higher calling than that, than to get yourself involved in this. Okay, again, Ace of Swords. Okay, your family is divinely protected. Okay, there's truth coming out about what they did to their family. You are protected. You will have the resources you need. Continue on your path and trust the process. You and your family are safe. You are the star, the healer, the guide, the energy worker, the one who is here to work for the divine, okay? Your purpose here is bigger than whatever situation is playing out here at this time. Hence the reason why they're calling for you to do that energy work, okay? If there's like, and then I have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is reiterating the fact that like you are this divine being, you are the blessing, you are never alone, okay? You're being guided towards fulfillment. You are moving towards the light. Truth is being exposed and you have infinite potential, okay? So that's just a few of the cards at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like, again, like your calling here is to rise above the situation, okay? Because there is something more important than this. This was a lesson for you. It's not your destiny. Your destiny is far greater than what you just experienced in this past cycle. And I feel like you understand this, okay? Yeah, there's that blessing, okay? There's that partnership. Yeah, I feel like this is you making the choice, okay? You have free will, all right? And I feel like, again, if you are really trying to do the best you can to move forward with grace, you know, do the inner work that you're being asked to kind of do at this time. Any energy that's coming your way, again, like releasing it and transmuting it to love as best as you possibly can. Many of you know how to do this, okay? So I know you understand what I'm talking about. And just know this is all part of the process, okay? What you experienced was for your own highest and greatest good. Like you learned so much about yourself, about your healing, about what you're meant to do here and how to connect with your guides and all the things, okay? So if you need help releasing, please let me know. Leave me a comment or reach out to me. Go on the website, send me an email or book a session, whatever you need to do. But the next couple of weeks is about releasing, okay? So take advantage of the energy, okay, to do just that. And if you just cry from random ass reasons, let it happen. Don't force anything. There's nothing crazy that you need to do. You just need to exist and be like cognizant, okay? Be aware, be cognizant, cleanse your energy, go outside, be in nature, eat healthy, and embrace the journey you're on because it sounds amazing. You're doing an amazing job. And, you know, you have a group of people that support you. So if you need them, reach out. Okay, you're welcome to join our circle. It's every Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's free. We connect, we support, we do readings. Sometimes I channel. Sometimes we get into some mystical stuff like, you know, using pendulums and how to do crystal grids and all kinds of fun little things. So feel free to join us. Again, you can sign up on the website, and we will see you next time. Sending you lots of love.